There's a guaranteed champion event coming, and I can smell it! What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You know you need to watch this video and share it with everybody because, man, we're jumping right in as soon as possible because I feel this in my bones! Okay, so the first thing is I want to head over to hellhades.com. We're going to take a look there at the history of this past year of the guaranteed events real quick. Then we're going to get into my predictions on who we're going to see coming up soon. And then I'm going to flip over to the free-to-play and give you a little update there. So that's a quick outline for the video, so stick around. All of that stuff is relevant to you. For now, let's start on hellhades.com. And we can see in the beginning of January, we started out strong with Godseeker Aniri. February was Wither and Thuresk. Then March was Pinthroy. April, Kyoku. April, Rio. May, then June, then July, then August. It keeps going, guys. September, October, November. 3 in November. It was crazy. 4 in November. It was insane. Then December, then January, then February, and now we're missing March. Okay? So on here, you can tell that they've been doing this every month. And the reason why it seems like we haven't had one in forever, because the last one was February 3rd, and now it's March 22nd, so it's been over a month. I mean, that's 6 weeks, 7 weeks, right? So we are due for a guaranteed champion event. Overdue, I would say. And if we take a look here, like February was void, January was void, December was void, November was Sacreds. The last time we had a Sacred guarantee was November. And then we also had a guaranteed Ancient in November. So I would not be surprised if we're going to get a guaranteed Sacred this week and a guaranteed Ancient next week. Like boom, boom, back to back. You know that's how Polarium likes to do it, is to like stack everything. And since we have had in our game this going on right here, the 2x Sacreds randomly in the middle of the week with really good rewards like I showed in the video yesterday, I think now is the perfect time, right? Because this past Friday we had the 10x for the fusion. Most of us use Sacreds. Then we had this, which is a really good event, so a lot of us use Sacreds, and that makes sense that they would stack it and not let us save up to try to get us to spend more money, which I don't like. I think is dirty business practices. Just tell us when it's going to be. Let people, like, more people will buy it if they know it's coming. That's my opinion. But anyway, I think that there's a guaranteed champion event coming. Maybe this weekend or next week for CVC. Very soon. So be really careful with your Sacred Shards specifically. And I would start saving Ancient Shards as well, because I think that's right around the corner also. Now, who could it possibly be? Well, I have a lot of good ideas. Really, 3 main ones, okay? Big shout out to my dude Liam behind the scenes. Thank you for helping me with this discussion on who this could possibly be. I think Corvus is going to be at the top of the list. This Birdman is insanely good. He's got a poison kit that has decreased attack on the A1. He has a double AoE hitter that increases the duration of all enemy debuffs and increases the duration of all ally buffs. This ability is so super cool. And then his A3 is where you're placing the poisons and the poison sensitivity. And his passive is so powerful, okay? This is a champion who can fight in the hard dragon dungeon, and I've built a team for someone utilizing this and recommended it to others as well. He's very strong, and his sword is super cool. I'm just noticing that now. And then he has a defense in all battles aura by 30%. This seems like he'd be an attack-based champion, but he's a defense-based champion with good base stats and a sweet passive, and his kit really works well together. This would be a great champion for 15 Sacred Shards guaranteed. Okay, so that's possibility number 1. Possibility number 2 is Corrigar over here. I think this champion is freaking sweet. I think I don't know, does he really fit this? I don't know. But anyway, I think I would pull for this guy. He has an A1 that is a heal for himself. He has an A2 AoE. He has this weird percent chance to fill the turn meter unless he's booked. But that also is removing all debuffs. A turn meter fill that removes debuffs is a very unique and interesting ability. I'm down for that. Plus, I love HP-based champions. And then he has the ally protection and strengthen on all allies on a 3-turn cooldown. Plus, with his passive, I don't know how much the increased resistance is going to help here, but it is really interesting. And then he counterattacks whenever his teammates under ally protection are attacked. So, really cool kit. HP in all battles aura again, and decent base stats. I don't really like his base HP. Like legendary champions that are HP based should have 23,000 minimum Polarium. This is kind of embarrassing. Like, this is kind of what we expect on epics that are HP based, and this is a legendary champion, so but he looks so cool. And I think I would build him for my faction war team. So let me figure out what his multipliers are. L80's website says that he has weak multipliers, so I don't think we're building him for damage, but he does still have a really cool kit that is unique and interesting, so I do like it, okay? So I think he would be possibility number 2. And then possibility number 3 is my dude, the King of the Apes, Samson over here. I don't think a lot of people would pull for him, but I would, because he's a skinwalker and I must have all of them. Also, I requested this champion to be put in the game, and then he was, so I'm taking full credit for this, regardless of whether that's complete bullcrap or not. Anyway, he has the A1 stun. It's a double hitter. He does have decent multipliers. They're not the best, but they're all right. He has the AoE, removes all increased defense before attacking, places an extra hit if this kills an enemy. So I think that this is a strong ability, especially if you can kill like their damage dealer. So depending on what team you're using him in, I think he could be very good. He's got a kind of like a Heffrat kind of a vibe there. Increase accuracy, increase crit damage, then grants an extra turn. So the increased accuracy, I guess, is going to help remove the defense. I don't really like this. I wish it was just remove some amount of buffs. But this is really cool to add more crit damage to help make his kit even better. And you can see here, 22.6 for his HP, which is better than Corrigar, but still not where it should be. I think if his base HP was higher, he'd be a lot better. And then he decreases the damage received from critical hits by 20%, and he counterattacks when hit with a critical hit. So, 50% chance of counterattacking when he's hit with a strong, normal, or weak hit. So that would just be if they don't crit. But he's always gonna crit. He's always gonna counterattack when he's crit, which is really strong. And then he has a defense in all battles aura by 30% for some reason. So I think this champion is definitely underrated, super helpful in a lot of areas of the game, and I think any of these 3 are really strong choices. I want to wrap up with a couple other options down here. In Shadowkin, I could see us having Mishinaki or Harima, but I don't think those are as likely as the other 2. And in Sylvan Watchers, we've already had guaranteed for Elvo. We had the guaranteed for Elil, and then the fusion for Oella. But I guess we could have a guaranteed for King Alkabar or Ruark, one of those two. So that would be options, but I just don't think it's as likely as the other three. You tell me what you think. Who's going to be the next guaranteed? Am I right that it's coming soon? That's what I want to hear from you guys. And now we're going to flip over to the... Wait, what? Hold the phone. Let's check the shop real quick. Did they not just have this in the shop? They just changed the 40 energy refills. Hold on one second. Okay, well, this is just better than the one from yesterday. The one yesterday was a nice 4-star offer. This is also a 4-star offer on my rating scale. More information on that on MtgJedi.com. Let me know if you guys need an updated video on that. But okay, like this is not bad, and apparently I'm not in the highest spending tier anymore. So there's one that's above this, which should be 5 and 50, and that would be even better. So if you're getting that one at $99.99, that's not bad. So if you want to pull for Sacreds and you want to also save, that might be a good option. I mean, it'd be kind of expensive, but there you go. Anyway, let's flip over to the free-to-play, and I'll give you a quick little update there, because I don't know when else I'm going to fit that in. Sheesh. The event literally just disappeared. I missed it by like 2 minutes. So I can't click in there and show you. But the reason how I know that is because you get silver. We got a super sweet icon over here for this, but we have this over here, 75k, with my extra points or whatever was left over. But I was able to get a lot of sweet rewards on that Clover Path event. It just didn't work out for a video wrapping that up. So anyway, we don't need to really spend more time on that. My apologies, but we're making really good progress on the free-to-play. I am still looking for some amazing raiders who are hitting Brutal and Nightmare, who want to work on Ultra Nightmare. So if you want to switch clans, let me know. I have some spots I'm going to be freeing up with some people who are no longer playing, or getting them to the appropriate clans. Let me know if you're interested in that, and we'll just wrap the video up there. Let me know what you think about this guaranteed champion stuff in the comments below, because I think it's coming really soon. Really, really soon. See you guys in the next video. Have a good day.